What's up YouTube? It's AMAYZE and we're bringing you a quick gameplay video. Today I'm playing Thrall, and as you can see, first talent I've taken is a marksman. This is standard Thrall for me. My team is Thrall, Nova, Lily, Sergeant Hammer, myself Thrall. Enemy team is Vala, Sylvanas, Malfurion, Chen and Zeratul. Now, the reason I take marksman first is because I go full attack damage build this game, and it's how I tend to like to play Thrall. I'll try and get as many frags as I can early. So I'll just jump in this vision area here in the smoke and see if I can't jump out and get an early kill. Just waiting, watching top lane, make sure that yeah, looks like a squishy target top lane, so I move up rather than trying to gank the Shen. I got Malfurion, but Shen's overextended, so he's gonna die. Collect the gems, make sure you get the gems always on this map. You don't want to lose them, so I try and turn them in as often as I can. So that's adding to my seasoned marksman that I took for my first talent. Got to stack that up from kills, and I intend to do so. So I'm just trying to trade with Sylvanas here, and trading is basically anytime you attack the enemy and they attack you. You always want to come off better in trades if possible. So as you'll see, I'll continue to trade with her when I've got cooldowns. So this trade was better for me. You see she's lost more health than I have, which is good. And then I try to trade with her again. See, that trade is one I probably could have let go, but here I am with cooldowns, and we managed to get a frag here, which is good. I can't actually grab the things, the gems here, but unfortunately for me, Zeratul was roaming, so it's dropped me quite quickly. One less. So I'm gonna res up, try and get back to lanes, just continue to gank where possible and soak where needed. We're winning the experience, so it's not entirely needed that I soak at the moment, so I'm more free to continue to gank and roam. We've got Malfurion out of position here. I missed my W, which is unfortunate, but Malfurion stayed. I should be able to get a kill here. No, might get away. No, finish with Q. So that Q is definitely, the chain lightning is definitely worth saving for finishing targets wherever possible. Alright, so now we're just going to roam around. Probably worth looking at turning in. I've only got one, but you know, it's best to do it as often as possible. Vala's on her own, but I don't really have the damage to take her on my own, but I out-trade her again. At this point, my seasoned marksman stacks are getting quite good. The reason I like seasoned marksman so much on Thrall is because the way Wind Fury works, you attack 3 times in quick succession, which benefits from the seasoned marksman. And then also at the final level of Wind Fury, you get the talent that makes Wind Fury attack 3 times in the final hit, and you stack on top of that your seasoned marksman stacks, and it's actually quite a significant amount of damage. People have questioned why I do this before. I can see Zeratul wandering there, so I try and get a catch. I knew he was going to come, so I was already sort of ready for him. Finish my turn in. Team doesn't really need me to fight just yet. Now I can join him. Vala is my target here. I miss her. It's always good to look for squishy targets where possible. Squishy DPS orientated targets. Turn in some more gems, just get them off me so in case I die. Thrall's quite squishy, he's also quite mana dependent. See if I catch, no catch there. So we'll just continue to, back now for some mana. It's important. Thrall is very mana hungry, so if you're out of mana, you're not going to bring too much damage to a team fight, so it's always better to back and get ready for your next fight. Either that or hit a well, or maybe grab a healing and mana orb from minions. So Zeratul looks like he could die here, but I missed my W. Missed quite a few of them in this game, which is unfortunate. It's been a while since I've played Thrall like this. But this game's going quite well at this point. We've got our first Web Reavers. He slowly tries to out-trade me. Just return fire, so Zeratul comes off worse there. You notice we haven't taken many Merc camps. I mean, this has just been a fun match for me. I've just been roaming and doming, as I like to say. Jump on Mouth Fury in here and push with the Web Reavers. Now normally, like in a match that I might be playing competitively with friends, we'll jump in and make sure we tag the camps before the Web Reavers fully descend, just so that we can get them pushing as well. So it's helpful because once the Web Reavers descend, all the camps disappear. So if you can tag them just before, it's a great help. We're just pushing down lane now. Nothing too exciting going on. I'm just waiting to see if someone presents so I can snare. I think I fat fingered a key there. Up and here's Zeratul. He pays. Again, trying to out-trade me. And it's always important. The reason he's losing these trades is because Thrall has basically got self-heal, which makes him a good duelist. So you should never try and go toe-to-toe melee with Thrall. He'll just regen life and you'll come off second best. If you're a ranged class, it's definitely easier for you. Use ulti to grab this kill here. Probably could have waited for a team setting, but we're that far ahead that the extra frag's just going to help my seasoned marksman stack up faster. So turn in, get rid of all the gems I've got. Go back and get ourselves some mana from the well. Now Chen looks like he's quite a bad player at this point, so I try and start targeting him when he's out of position. I'm not going to need to save too much. I see Zeratul back there, so I turn back for him. Save my W, don't throw walls straight away. Manage to snare him in his stealth and pick up that easy frag. Also want to mention saving abilities wherever you can, when you know you're going to need them for certain things. Don't use them to clear minions in lane. An enemy could show, and that ability could mean the difference between either you escaping or you getting a free kill. I've got my ulti here, so I pop Malfurion first and then try and get Viola. Unfortunately I'm out of mana, so Chen, as usual, overstays, dies. But yeah, unfortunately I'm out of mana in this fight, so I'll probably go back after this one and top my mana back up. Take that Merc camp off them. See Zeratul. Start heading towards him, but I know I don't have the mana to fight him, so just peel away. Just back and get that mana topped right up. At this point, from what I can see, I'm leading hero damage, which is always a good sign as an assassin. You want to be top of the tables. Zeratul's caught again, which is interesting. I just want to turn in my gems really, get them off me so that I can go in for some more big fights. This is habitual turn in from me. I like to make sure that they're off me because this is quite a snowbally map. If you lose a large gem stack, it could mean the end of the game for your team. Another stray wolves from me. But I've got full mana now, so if they decide to team fight us, I can definitely throw an ulti at them and see what we can get. It's always good to get your gate down first when you're in this position where you're leading quite heavily. If you can take the gate down, you can sort of push through and get extra frags if they present themselves. We get this gate down, and then I throw my ulti straight away. This picks us up 2 kills. Zeratil's at the back again. Now, he's not doing particularly poorly, this Zeratil. He's just fighting when he's 4 levels behind, which is never smart. You're always going to come out second best when the enemy teams is 4 levels higher. You're better off trying to re-soak to sort of even out the level advantage and fight when you're on better terms, because that was never a fight he was going to win. So we're getting our second lot of Web Reavers, and this game's looking pretty much in hand at this point. 26 seconds on my ulti, so we just go in with Wolves, and yeah, Sylvanas overextended, out of position. Just jump on in here. Take our first inner fort. And see what I can do here. Yep, smash an ulti toward my teammates. Snare Vala. That should be a double. And it is. I'm quite low, so I'm just going to back right out. Lily's just popped ulti on me, so I can stay a bit longer now. Another stray wolves from me. But it doesn't matter, because at this point Seasoned Marksman is so well stacked that just a couple hits and we're taking enemies down. We're just gonna back out here. Zeratul again, trying to kill the enemy team 3 levels higher. Now I used Envenom there. I was hoping to get Vala, but we didn't quite have the damage for her. Malfurion gave her a heal and she sort of got away with it. I'm sort of being very hesitant here because I'm out of mana and I know that I can't put out too much damage. I'm just slowly backing away. Sylvanas is there, Shen's there. Managed to snare her to help her escape. And yeah, she backs out, she's on her own. So I gotta turn in my gems now and then back for some mana. And once I've sorted the mana out, I'll get back to the brawling. We're 4 levels ahead at this point, and that's a fairly healthy advantage for us. If we were to lose from this point, it would be very disappointing. Just let that mana regen. Head back to the fight. Now I'm hoping they stay here because I can throw a big ultimate down the lane, get a stun on a lot of them. Sadly, I'm not as quick back to lane as what I'd hoped, and they've started retreating already, so it's unfortunate. Someone's pinging that they're doing their mercs, so I sort of think that that's highly likely as well, so I'll move down there and have a little look. And no, they haven't started it, which is surprising, so I double back, I see that they're behind. Throw an ulti straight down, manage to get Sylvanas, kill her, finish up Chen. And then we get Malfurion, and that's a team wipe. Grab the gems I can, and then grab my final Wind Fury talent, which is the talent that makes it hit 3 times for its final hit. I've just got hit hero with the storm, which is always nice in a game. What we'll do from here is we'll just continue to press our advantage until we can core. Now we can probably core now, but I think the team's having a bit too much fun with this match at this point, so I get in there, see what I can snare. I managed to get Sylvanas, hit her quite hard, but I don't want to go too deep by myself, so I back out. If I'd had Envenom, then I probably would have got a kill. Jump on Chen, because he's alone again. Never fight alone. I mean, it's really not worth it, especially if you're outnumbered. I rarely fight alone. I'll do it sometimes if I know that I've got the upper hand, definitely. My Venom went on the wrong target there, which was upsetting. It's fine. I'm trying to hope for a heal from Lily here, but it's just kind of not happening, so just hang around and wait till she notices. There we go, she's popped her ultimate now. And we'll continue to fight. Malfurion's got his down too. He's dead. Chen's popped his ultimate. Now I can't get to Sylvanas and I know she'll get away. Zeratul pops out, stupidly. Clean him up. And Chen's in the middle of the group, so he'll die now. And at this point my auto attacks are hitting so hard because it's seasoned marksman that it's really just making a massive difference. I'm winning damage for our team by a good margin. And back out here taking a bit too much damage from the core. Might just go back for mana, we'll get one more big fight and then we should finish the core. So I'm turning my gems before I back. We might be able to get web rivers here, I think we've got enough gems on everyone. Yeah, it should be good. So I'll back and get some mana. There we go. I'll get myself down lane. Again, Zeratul's out of position, but I like to get into the team, use a big ultimate, take down Vala, swap to Malfurion, take him down, and that's the team crushed. Now again, we should probably finish here, but I think we're not done farming the enemy team yet. We'll just continue to take out the walls. Sylvanas is just down here, so I snare her just as she comes to the wall. Kill her. And at this point I'm just really trying to get my hero damage up as high as possible. See how far I can take it. I'm at 44k at the moment. So, I mean, most people will know that it's quite a significant amount of damage for such a, for a 16-minute game. So now with Chen again by himself, just kill him. His ulties, which is smart. We got Lily ult, so I just count on that healing. Throw an ulti back. Snare Vala, she dies. No, she doesn't. She got shielded, but Malfurion's down. That's good. Take Zeratul now. And if we can get a catch on anyone else, they'll die too. But other than that, it looks like it's time to finish the game. I am pretty maybe have to wait a little bit longer before we try and finish again. And we'll just take the core from here. They're too unhealthy to fight us, and the core's already quite low, so GG. Hope you've enjoyed the Thrall gameplay, and I'll see you soon on the channel. Cheers guys, thanks for the support.